Hello, Wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. It is so chilly and cozy out here. It finally is feeling like autumn down here in Florida, but we're going to have that for about 2 days, and that's that. So, today, I want to talk about how to cope after you lose someone. And it will be a two-part, whether you lose someone through death or you lose someone with a breakup or friendship or something of that nature, right? Where they're just gone out your life and they're still living, right? So, first fold, when you lose someone that has passed, that has transitioned, I've dealt with people passing, leaving, just transitioning, dying, since I was young, like single digits. I've had to deal and cope. And growing up, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. So growing up, I was taught, you'll see them again in paradise. But that really wasn't that consoling, right? It's the same as your loved ones in heaven, right? God needed a new angel. That's not helpful. That's not beneficial. Because I'm like, of all the people, like, God needed another angel, but let the baby choke to death, or let the person get hit by a car, or let them get shot in a mugging. Like, that's crazy. He couldn't find any other way to get another angel. So I didn't like that. That didn't sit too well with me. And as I grew in my knowledge and my awareness, I came to realize that I still had like deep connections. Well, I wasn't fully in my spiritual, but I realized I still had deep connections to those that had transitioned, those that had passed. I was like, I can still feel them. I can hear them. I can smell their perfume. I would do certain stuff and I could hear my grandma's voice. And I'm like, that's way too clear. Not everybody has that gift. So as I began doing more research and came into my awareness, into my goddess energy, and I realized that when you transition, it is just that. You're just transitioning out the physical into the spirit. So it was not that God needed another angel. It's just that this being that was in the physical vessel that you know as mom, dad, sister, cousin, brother, grandma, grandpa, great grandma, great grandpa, best friend, co-worker, whatever, they were inhabiting that body, but that spirit was ready to, quote unquote, go home, go back to the spirit realm. See, I like that explanation way more better, because now I realize that when I hear their voice, or I smell their cologne, or I taste the food that they like as I think about them, it's because their spirit that has just transitioned is still reaching out to me and connecting with the spirit that I have that is still locked down and boggled down to this physical avatar, right? Because I'm here on earth still. But having that solace, having that view of death allowed me to cope so much better, not just with losing, people in their physical form, but also me coming to terms with my own, more mortality, right? Realizing that the only thing that is for certain is that not one of us are getting out of here alive. Not any of us, not any single being, I don't care what is done to prolong their life, is not staying on this planet in this physical vessel. You have to transcend and get back into the spiritual realm. And as I started going deeper in my studies and doing past life regressions and deeper meditations and greater hypnosis and being able to access the spirit realm, baby, no Loki. You want to say hi to the people? Say hi. And accessing the spirit realm and realizing and recognizing that the spirit realm is so beautiful. Home is so beautiful. Love, our natural set point, is so beautiful. And it allows me to know that, yes, this person is a better place, right? I wouldn't say heaven, but that's where I also will be. And I'm okay with that. I'm good with that, because that's where I really am, right? This interaction, right, this livelihood, this everything that we're going on with is, it's for play, it's temporary, it's not the real, and it's funny that my dog, he ran up to me because he's a German Shepherd, but also in the likeness of Anubis, and Anubis helps with the transition in between the worlds. So just knowing, right, he's a dog god, but just knowing that they, as they transition, they no longer have any more earthly worries. They don't have to worry about taxes. They don't have to worry about no job. If they had any physical ailments, they don't have to worry about that. Loki, I can't play with you. He wants me to play. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Take solace in that and know that Loki, and know that whenever you want to reach them, Loki, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all, they going crazy. But knowing that, you're going back to home, you're going back to love, you're going back to your natural state, and knowing how beautiful it is, not knowing that it's just a farce, okay? Not being sold the dream of you have to be good here on earth or else you won't get to this wonderful, magical place. No, you will get to the magical place. It doesn't matter what you do here on earth. It doesn't matter if you feel that you're good or you feel that you're bad, or if you repent or you don't repent, or you follow God or you don't follow God. When we transition out this avatar, we are going to the spirit realm. Now, when you go to the spirit realm and it's so beautiful and wonderful, and then you go and you have your life review and you're like, all right, homies, I'm back. Oh shit, I didn't even know this is real. How did I do? And they'd be like, yeah, you failed actually, right? This is your general counsel. You failed. So you can either go back to earth and shake off this karma, or you can go to another planet and try to work that shit through, but you can't stay here, Kimosabi, because you got some learning to do. And you're like, all right, well, it's so boring up here just being in love and perfection all the time. Let me go ahead and reincarnate. I can get it for sure this next time. For sure. If I reincarnate in 2035, I know I'll be able to knock it out. Put me with this parent, this family, and you come and you jump back in all over again, right? That's all death is. It's just a death, right? It's just a transition. It's just a loop. It's just a cycle. And if you go in front of your council and they're like, yes, you did wonderful. You hit your marks. You learned your lesson. You were a great parent. You were a great spouse. You looked out for humanity and you learned to just love yourself. So now you have a choice. You can stay here in love and perfection, or you can go back in. And your answer will probably be, I want to go back in because that shit was fun as fuck, right? You have options. So no more doom and gloom, no more sadness, no more grief, because when we transition, it is a beautiful thing. Now, if you have lost someone in relationship status, family, friend, co-worker, whatever, you really cared for them, maybe a boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whatever, you really cared for them, but you are separate. Now you broke up. Now they're no longer part of your life. If it is someone that you were caring for and they kind of shut you out, let's say a child or a spouse or a parent that you were responsible for, and then when they got on their feet, they were like, yeah, F you. Listen, don't beat yourself up. The way how you bounce back from that is know that you did your best with no maliciousness and no ill intent. Therefore, when you do transition in death and you go through your scroll and you're like, how did I do? Then you will be weighed accordingly. Your heart will be as light as a feather. Okay? Don't look for retribution from this person, because if you can do for someone and you can care for someone and you can love someone unconditionally and do amazing things for them and care for them and put your best foot forward for them and overlook all their faults regardless of what it is that they do and regardless of what it is that they say, is unconditional, and then the instant they get the chance to, they say F you, then you're not trying to look for no retribution for no person like that, because they don't feel like they're wrong. So you will never get that. And then that's going to weigh you down and it's going to make you feel like crap for your whole life. So you got to let it go. You have to know that your rewards will come 100-fold. And that's what you do. You say, all the good energy that I placed out, all the glad tidings that I bestowed, all the blessings that I gave to this individual and from all other individuals, I call back to myself. I reclaim my energy 100-fold, and I command that it be returned to me wrapped and transfused in love, because you don't want to recall your energy from someone and it be funky. Okay, you're not trying to recall your beautiful energy in a funky wrapping, right? So you command that it be transmuted in love, and it will do so. And when you see yourself pulling your energy back from this person, now they're going to realize, holy crap. They may not know that, okay, you're recalling their energy back. Most people don't know that. But what they will recognize, they'll feel that hole. They'll feel that space, that emptiness where your energy used to reside in their being. They'll recognize that, and it'll probably make them fall even further. And then they'll either come back and humble themselves and apologize, and you can accept them on whatever terms you want to, or Or you can just say, no, F you. Keep that same energy, my guy. Don't come back and holler at me, right? And for the next fold, if you've just lost someone where, you know, it's not that you were taking care of them or anything, but you just lost them because it was a bad breakup and now you feel destitute and, you know, alone, or, you know, maybe you lost a job or something of that nature. Know that nothing is permanent. Nothing is forever. It's a transition. It was a chapter in your life. It's a blip on the freaking screen, okay, of your life cycle. Do not allow yourself to be stuck there. Process it, replay everything that's going on. And although most of the times you maybe see, I see nothing wrong, there is no writing on the wall, I promise you that there probably was. I promise you that they told you once before they didn't appreciate you. I promise you that they probably told you once before that they were selfish people, okay? I promise you that if you took off the rose-colored glasses, you would have seen and recognized the type of person that they were, and that the type of person you were allowing them to cause you to be, okay? So don't feel weighed down by that. Don't feel like you're a bad person. Overall, the gist to all of this, the moral to all these stories is life goes on. You're still a beautiful being. You will find a love again. You are worthy. And if you just focus on self, get back to some hobbies, some things that you love to do, make yourself feel good, give yourself a makeover, right? Throw away all your clothes and go on a shopping spree, right? Do things that make you happy and you will forget. You'll be like, them who, right? I mean, that's if, again, it's someone that's still living that did you wrong, all right? So that is that, wealthy family. That's all that I have for you today. I love and appreciate you all. I'm about to go love on Lohi because he is like right up on me, y'all, but he keeping me warm because it's cold. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace. Okay.